What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of B&E Reptiles from sunny western North Carolina. It's springtime here. We kind of pan out. Beautiful day. Couldn't ask for anything better. But the pollen is terrible. It's kicking my butt. So if I sound a little stuffy, that's why. I want to do an update video today on some of our upcoming projects, what we want to get done, what we have gotten done. I know we've been a little slack on videos. I apologize. We'll try to get better. I wanted to start with my man Schroeder here, the Aldabra Tortoise. As you can see, he is definitely enjoying the sunshine. He's just in a little 8x8 outdoor enclosure right now, which is, obviously for his size, it's not going to be adequate for very much longer at all. When he was a little baby, when we first got him, it worked perfectly. We could get him out here. We could keep an eye on him. But yeah, we're going to move this guy. We want to move him to probably another 20 by 20 or something like that. We'll probably move the little redfoot tortoise that we got in. Chompers. I don't know if you guys have ever seen chompers, but we were going to move chompers out here. He's a little guy. He's just close to the house, so we can keep an eye on him. We have a camera on him, so this is Schroeder. But yeah, like I said, guys, this is just going to kind of be an update video, a video of what's going on, what we finished, what we haven't finished, what our plans are in the future. We'll take a look at the greenhouse. I know we did a video on the greenhouse probably, it's probably been 6 months ago. We're going to take a look at what we've done out here. Yeah, this is the greenhouse. Actually, probably like 3 months ago, we had this really bad storm, and a tree fell on my greenhouse. My brother-in-law actually got out here and fixed it for me in like 2 seconds. He is awesome, but yeah, didn't expect that. So the greenhouse. My initial plans were to insulate the greenhouse and to keep a lot of our stuff out here year round. It was kind of a project to see if that would even work. First impressions, it didn't work that great. The temperature got really low in here. This is a new project for me and for us, and we're just trying different things. We obviously didn't keep the animals out here during the winter time, so what it looks like is I'll definitely have to have supplemental heat out here. We put some bubble wrap in to try to hold some of that sunlight in. It still didn't work. But anyway, we do have a couple of guys out here now. Let's take a look. We actually got a rescue in a few days ago. This is kind of a little holding area for him. It's not a permanent tank or anything like that. I'm just kind of evaluating him right now to see if he is able to go back out into the wild. This is a painted turtle. This is, I'm trying to think the genus. I think these are Chrysemes, maybe. Very widespread turtle, maybe the most widespread species of turtle in the U.S. But if you can see, take a little look, he's actually missing a front foot right there, and actually on the back side. He's like, "Hey, dude, why do you have this camera in my face?" But that was probably a fish or a bird or something, or maybe another turtle got a hold of him, maybe a snapping turtle. But just evaluating this little guy right now to see if he can be re-released. I don't like to keep anything here that's that can be in the wild. Much rather than be out in the wild. Enjoying their existence and finding other painted turtles to hang out with. Anyway, did move the more or less crocodile out here. Let's take a look. I was going to go with the Waterland tub. This is Sobek, by the way. Sobek, come say hi. Say hi to everyone. He's not going to do it. I was going to do the Waterland tub. Excuse me, I got a little distracted. But I had some of these 150-gallon Rubbermaids around. And you know, that just worked perfectly for him right now. I want to build a outside section to connect it to this somehow. I'm not the best carpenter, obviously. So if you guys have any ideas, comment down below what I could do to maybe raise the water level and then have a section where he can maybe haul out here in the sunshine. And obviously he gets on his rock right now. But yeah, comment down below if you guys have any suggestions. I'm going to put some floating plants in here and raise the water level up a little bit more, and those plants will probably take off here in the greenhouse. But I have a heater in here at night. Keeps it at 78. He has a infrared heater that comes on at night also. I don't want to take any chances with these guys. These guys are from Mexico, Belize, you know, obviously not from a temperate climate, so we want to make sure that they are good. Right now it's 86 in here. The sun's not really direct over us. It gets up to about 110. I've seen it get a little higher than that, but seems to be doing good. Seems to be loving life out here. So moving right along. That's the sulcata pen out there. It's a little bit cool for those guys to be out. It's getting, you know, in the high 40s, low 50s at night up here. That's Mo. Mo, say hey to everybody. Hey everybody. It's getting a little cool. I mean, it's still a little cool out here. So I don't want to risk bringing them out of their barn permanently. But we will take a look. The grass is growing really well out here. It's about to overtake everything. When we did a previous video, you guys can check that out. How we built this. Super sturdy for these guys. Dug it out, and these are actually wood. It's wood from bridges that we're actually taking down. So, but yeah, any of you guys out there that have sulcata tortoises, this grass will be gone in probably a month, or at least most of it. They love to eat like cows. What are you hiding over there, Mo? What do you see? There he comes. If you see those cinder blocks over there, I'll probably do a video about this later too, but we're getting bees. So that is what the bees will be sitting on. We'll do a video about that too so you guys can see. I kept bees years ago. This will be Erica's first foray into beekeeping, so that'll be fun, exciting. The old redfoot enclosure was just another 8x8 that we kept out here for these guys just so they could get sunshine. That is going. This whole area is going to be the new Morlet's Crocodile Enclosure, our big Morlet's. You hear a panting dog, that's my other dog, Maggie. She is 16 years old, so everyone say, hey, Maggie. She still acts like a puppy most of the time. Anyway, this whole area is going to be the Morlet's Crocodile Enclosure. We're going to do chain link fence. We're going to bury it. It's going to kind of mirror the sulcata enclosure, but it's going to be chain link. We're going to do a overhang, at least a foot. We may try to do 2 feet on there. Because if you guys know anything about crocodilians, or or even if you don't, they like to climb. Some species do. You know, our Morlets, I've seen him climb a 6-foot fence, so they don't play around. But yeah, we want to do something a lot bigger for him. His old one was about 12. You can actually see it in the background up there. It's attached to the house. Deconstructing it right now. I took all the bamboo off of it. And we're gonna take the chain link off of it. This is gonna be, you know, 5-6 times bigger than what he had. Let me pan back over. But we're gonna put a pond in here, and it's gonna approximately be in the same location as the old redfoot enclosure. Those guys are gonna go on the opposite side over there. They're gonna get a bigger enclosure too. But I wanna kind of go with a tropical theme, since these guys are from the tropics. You know, being in North Carolina, that's sometimes difficult to recreate. But what I have found is some species of palm trees can grow in zone 7, which we are. This is zone 7. in Western North Carolina. These are Windmill Palms. They're from China, if I'm not mistaken. They grow very slowly, but they can get up to 40 feet. You know, probably take years for that to happen. I'd be happy with 10, 12-foot palm tree, but the plan is to kind of take this area here and morph it into something that you would, you know, more see in, you know, Mexico and Belize and, you know, in that area. All about naturalistic enclosures. You know, just because you live in a more temperate climate doesn't mean that you can't do your absolute best to, you know, recreate these areas for these guys. And before we leave the so-called enclosure, you know, this is the old house that I worked on last year. I didn't actually finish it because I had different ideas of what I wanted to do with it. Kind of mirrors the one that Kenan Harkin built. One of you guys watch Camp Kenan, check that guy out. He's awesome. Anyway, you know, I didn't finish the roof. I didn't know if I wanted to do a flat roof like this and be done with it, or I kind of wanted to do the angled roof like he does. So, what do you guys think? Yeah, I should do a more angled roof or what? Also, looking at options for solar heating for these. You guys know any options like that that are available? Let me know. Comment down below. Let's go out here and check and see what's in this 150-gallon tank up here. You guys probably remember from previous videos. Man, this pollen's terrible. It's kicking my tail. Ugh. I feel like I should have some sort of like elevator music where I'm just walking and not saying anything. But maybe if I hum for you guys. How about Girl from Ipanema? Sorry. Anyway, dun, dun, dun. What do we have here? Any guesses before I stick my hand in this dark water? What's in here? Something gonna take my hand off? Maybe. Surprise! It's Ginger, the snapping turtle. The alligator snapping turtle, by the way. Just kind of stage her right here. Hey Ginger, can you say hey to everyone? Say no, I don't want anything to do with you, bro. I've got her out here in a 150 gallon stock tank. Last year she was in a 400 gallon, but that 400 gallon actually sprung a leak and she's ready to go back in the water. So I'm either gonna, see if that can be fixed. If it can't, I'm just gonna have to get her another one. Say hey to everybody. But yeah, she usually stays out here in the summertime. I keep her a place for her to bask. We'll put her back. She's ready to go. Put her a place for her to bask. She never ever uses it, but I like to supply it in case she ever wants to. She might surprise me one day and say, hey, I want to come out here and get a suntan. But that's Ginger. She's doing very well. Yeah. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this week's video. You know what's funny though, when doing these videos like this and it's panned around to you, I always want to look over here. So if I did that in the video, I'm sorry. Yeah, theme of this week's video was bigger and better. For the reptiles or for all of our animals, us as reptile keepers should always strive to do our best for these guys that are in our care. And hey, this is Poseidon. Burmese python, albino Burmese. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, always try to do your best for these guys. Whatever you can. It doesn't have to be, do what's in your means to do. If you have a leopard gecko or, a bearded dragon, man, do the best you can with their enclosure. But yeah, you may not be able to do something all at once. We're not able to do, everything that we want to do all at once. We want to open a reptile zoo. That's in the future, but do what you can. Do what you can right now. Little by little adds up. Sorry. Poseidon's trying to get off onto the ground, and Mo would like nothing more than to go play with him. We're not with that today. Anyway, yeah, thanks guys for hanging out with me today. Also, check out US Ark. I feel like if you're a reptile keeper and it's something you enjoy, something you're passionate about, you don't want to lose that. US Ark is a wonderful organization. They're fighting for our rights to keep these animals, keep them properly, the right way, to educate people, about, these animals in the wild, these animals that a lot of people never get to see. So check them out. And I'll quit rambling. Hope I didn't bore you guys to death. Yeah, check you out next time. Later, guys.